Not only because they missed out on winning the World Cup, but also because they had played some of the most entertaining, breathtaking football of the tournament, and many had expected them to take home the trophy. 7. Maracanazo, World Cup 1950. The Maracanazo is one of the most iconic moments in the history of football, and it happened during the 1950 World Cup final between Brazil and Uruguay. Brazil was hosting the tournament, and it was the overwhelming favorite to win the final. In front of a record-breaking crowd of 199,854 supporters, the Brazilians took an early lead, but the Uruguayans fought their way back into the game and scored 2 goals to win the match. The defeat was so shocking and unexpected that it created a collective sense of despair in the country, and the term Maracanazo is now used to describe any upset in Brazilian football. 8. Algeria beats West Germany, World Cup 1982. The 1982 World Cup in Spain was especially famous for being a tournament of upsets. One of the biggest shocks of the tournament came in the very first round of games, when Algeria faced West Germany, the reigning European champions, and one of the tournament favorites. However, Algeria rose to the occasion and stunned their opponents by defeating them 2-1. The African side played with passion, intensity, and determination and made history by becoming the first African team to beat a former world champion. 9. Italy vs. Chile, World Cup 1962. In the 1962 World Cup held in Chile, there was a match between Italy and Chile, which was marred by violence both on and off the pitch. The match saw numerous fouls, brawls, and injuries. The Chilean team made some questionable challenges, and the Italian players retaliated with tough tackles of their own. The referee lost control of the match, and it descended into chaos. The Italian team was eliminated from the tournament, and this game remains one of the most controversial matches in World Cup history. 10. The Black Panther Salute, World Cup 1970. The 1970 World Cup in Mexico saw a memorable moment of political protest in the quarterfinal match between Brazil and Peru. Brazil had just scored a goal, and, in celebration, their star player, Jairzinho, raised his fist in the air. His teammate, Paulo Cesar Lima, responded by performing a Black Panther salute. This gesture was intended as a show of solidarity with the Black Panther Party, which was a controversial and revolutionary African-American political organization at the time. This moment is still remembered as a symbol of the fight against racism and oppression in football and beyond. 11. Ronaldo no-show, World Cup 1998. Before the 1998 World Cup final between Brazil and France, the Brazilian superstar Ronaldo was considered one of the tournament's brightest stars. However, just hours before the match, Ronaldo suffered a seizure in his hotel room, and he was omitted from the starting lineup. The confusion over Ronaldo's absence, along with the fact that he made a dramatic return to the team just moments before kickoff, made this one of the most shocking moments in World Cup history. Brazil lost the final 3-0, and questions remained about the true nature of Ronaldo's illness. 12. West Germany vs. Hungary, World Cup 1954. The 1954 World Cup final between West Germany and Hungary was a match that defied expectations and produced a dramatic upset. Hungary was the pre-tournament favorite, and they had already humiliated the Germans in the group stage, defeating them 8-3. However, in the final, the Germans refused to be intimidated and pulled off a remarkable 3-2 victory. This result is still regarded as one of the greatest upsets in World Cup history and is known as the Miracle of Bern in Germany. 13. England's ghost goal, World Cup 2010. In the round of 16 match between England and Germany at the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, England found themselves trailing 2-1 early in the second half.